going to be making voter guides for every single state for the midterms this year. And if you have a defeatist attitude when it comes to voting, I don't want to hear it, because if you don't think voting works, they won't be trying so hard to take it away from us. And if you think they're two wings on the same bird, sometimes I do too. But if you voted for the other wing last time, we wouldn't be here today. Let's get started with Texas. Your primaries start first on March 3rd. You have to be registered by February 2nd, which is literally a few days away. And one thing that Texas is very good at is voter suppression. So you have to register in person or by mail. We're going to start with the U.S. Senate, which is probably the most contentious race on y'all's ballot between Jasmine Crockett and James Talarico. Whichever one of them is on the ballot come November, you vote for them. I'm leaning towards Jasmine. I think she's a better fit. And now we have the House of Representatives. Oh my God. A lot of these folks just aren't great with their messaging, not updating their campaign website, not posting on their socials. This is a statewide election. You need to be reaching people everywhere. We'll highlight that 2 of the 7 Democrats who approved that funding bill for ICE are here, Vicente Gonzalez and Henry Cuellar. Y'all need to get both of them out there. Listen, Greg Abbott has been in that office for 11 years. Texas is one of the few states that do not have term limits. Look, y'all are ranked in the bottom of happiness and education. Your cost of living is pretty good, but you are dead last in healthcare. You cannot be satisfied with the way Texas is being run right now. And he turned over y'all's voter rolls in December. Wrap it up. Nina Hinojosa, she's your girl. She has the experience, she's running a good platform, her funding isn't funny. Now, y'all got one of the most powerful lieutenant governors in the country, and that is a problem if you have the wrong person in the seat. They have just as much pull, if not more, than the governor, so you really have to choose wisely with this one. Vicki Goodwin, she's my pick. Now, for the Attorney General. As lawmakers create the laws, Attorney Generals determine how they're enforced and how far they get pushed up into the courts. So, it's a very important position. The 2 standouts are Joe Jaworski and Nathan Johnson. And Nathan is taking it for me in this case because he is pretty vocal about what's happening with ICE right now. So I'm going to have to go with him. Alright, State Comptroller. This is the person that handles the money. We need somebody that has some integrity. The 2 standouts running are Sarah Eckert and Savant Moore. And they both seem great, but I chose Sarah because I think she has a little bit more relevant experience. Okay, we're almost done. Now you have the land commissioner, anything to do with land, managing the land, and managing the funds made from that land. You have 2 Democrats running.
I actually changed my mind on this one and I'm going with Jose Loya.
Alright, agriculture commissioner. They handle everything with food safety, meal programs, farmers and ranchers, anything to do with agricultural stability. There's only 1 Democrat running. His name is Clayton Tucker, and I think he's perfectly suited for this job. And lastly, we have a railroad commissioner. I think it's about railroads. No, it's about oil and gas. There's only 1 Democrat running. His name is Joe Rosenthal, and I think he is absolutely perfect for this. Now, I know that's a lot of information, but I have a voter guide for everyone. Everything is hyperlinked. You can click on anyone's name and go to their Ballotpedia, where their campaign website and all their socials will be. So, your homework. Make sure you're registered to vote. Periodically check your registration because there might be some funny business going on. Number 2, check your polling site, check your sample ballot. Do this so you know what you're voting on before you enter the booth. Lastly, I really encourage you to share this with 3 people in real life and on socials, because those are the people we need to reach. So I hope this helps. Tomorrow I will be back with Arkansas.